Hello everyone. I'm just taking a look at the developer's preview of Windows 8. I've installed this in a dual boot situation with Windows 7, and I just thought I'd give you my thoughts so far on it. I realize it's not finished. Um, First thing I noticed that was different, I wish I could show you, but is when you first install and then you go to set up your username, they ask you for your email address, specifically your Windows Live or your Hotmail address. And what that does is it logs you in automatically to all the Windows Live services. And the neat thing about that is it's built around the whole OS is built around a roaming access. So, for example, last night I had this installed in a virtual machine, and I made some adjustments, some personalizations, and then I decided, well, I'm gonna have this have this running on the hard drive. And when I finished logging in, and the Windows was finished setting up, I noticed that the personalizations I made were carried over from what I did in the virtual machine. So that's really something interesting and kind of neat, actually, I think. So whatever you change or whatever you have in uh, in your customizations will be kept no matter what you do, as long as you have your log in with your live account. Um, Now, there's been lot of complaints or disappointment with the Metro UI, and yes, it is a lot of touch-based, like a phone or tablet. However, I'm pretty sure that once more builds come along in the final version, there will be a start menu. Now there is a program out already, 24 hours later, that you can switch between. You can toggle between classic start menu and Metro, which is fine. It works. The only thing I think, in my experience, is I had to do a reboot to make the settings stick. It seemed a little funny. Okay, so anyway, when I press the either when I if I hover over down here the start menu, it brings up the time and the date, and I can search share, which are called charms for some reason, devices, settings. If I go to settings, it took me a while to figure this out, how to restart the computer. It's from going to settings. So settings, and I don't think this is finished yet, but it says power here, and there's sleep, shutdown, and restart. There's no logout option though. However, if I go back, let's go to the Metro screen. I click on my name. There's the log off or to lock or to change the user tile. So yes, this is a Metro UI, Metro user interface. I've already been messing around with a few things, and to navigate this without a touch screen, if you have a mouse wheel, you can mouse wheel down and up to go across, or you can use the page down or the page up. To go in between the different applications, you can just use the arrow keys or just use your mouse, of course, um, to get through. So let's go back. Actually, I wanted to do one thing. Is what's neat is I'll back to desk, pressing start. Press start again. I start typing. I want to find out the Windows version, so it's usually WinVer. And as you can see right here, it's come up. So WinVer. You'll go desktop and bring this up. Windows Developer Preview expires on the third, I guess third month. Yeah, or yeah, obviously. So March 11th of 2012 at 7:59 p.m. And it's build 6 to, well, whatever. Okay, it goes on forever, but that's the version that we're using, that I'm looking at today. So I press OK. What else was there? Oh yeah. This is the Windows Explorer as we saw in Windows 7. The libraries that you could customize and access. And if you noticed here, a little tool comes up here, and that is the ribbon interface. And this here expands it, and it gives you a little tool tip, Control F1, if you want to use the keyboard. And this is the ribbon as you saw in Office and stuff. So you could rename this if you're at the home key, delete, rename, copy to, etc. Share. I don't know. You can change the view here. You can manage, restore settings, save location, manage the library, optimize library for music, pictures, etc. So everything in Explorer is kind of like sensitive to what you're using. So if I go to computer and I go over to hard drive, I'll expand this. You can rename it or any other kind of relative things to the computer itself, uninstall program. As you can see here, go back, open control panel. There's your classic control panel, and system properties that you're basically seeing in Windows 7. Yes, it's a low rating. The drivers are actually sample experimental drivers from the developers. I don't know if it's I'm using an ATI graphics card, so I'm not sure if it's from ATI or both Microsoft. I'm not really sure. So that's the ribbon interface in Windows 8 so far. And I made a custom Explorer because I like to go to the root drive, so right here you can have that. And it's fairly simple. It's just go to properties. You change it from, don't name it Windows Explorer, call it something else. So C Windows Explorer.exe /E and then a comma, no spaces, C : / which is for the C drive. So yes, see here again, C. What else is there? I don't know. Oh, yeah, we better look at some more of this Metro stuff. That goes to the desktop, obviously. Internet Explorer, there's two versions. Let me show you the classic one. It's exactly, pretty much Internet Explorer 9. A little more polished up, I guess. And you have your developer tools and stuff. Just, it's the same as it was. And now, in Metro, I open Internet Explorer. The last page I was on was looking for gadgets. And if you noticed, there it goes. If you notice, it's completely full screen. And it scrolls up and down quite nicely. When I right click somewhere in a white space, it'll bring up recently opened window sites I had. Down here I can pin this particular page to my UI panel. Let me see. I was looking at codecs, so let me see what's this Shark codecs. So say if I want to reference it to this, so I just go to that, pin it, and it says pin Shark 777.net, pin to start. So back to start. Where'd he go? Sometimes I get there it is. And as you notice, these are movable, draggable. So I can maybe organize these in types that I have. This is sort of like the what they have in Windows 7, where you pin a website to the taskbar. Similar. So Explore, open it up, right click somewhere on a white space. Oops. Where'd it go? Okay, now it's not working. Yeah, it's not 100%. I know. What's going on? Yeah, and sometimes it reloads. There we go. So, see this GameSpot that I was looking at, Gears of War. And if you don't want these anymore, you just delete them. You can do the same in. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Is right click. I don't know what that sound is. I have no idea. Alarm. Oh, the alarm. Okay. So you can remove that. Remove with the confirmation dialog. 1 second. Back to desktop. Thank you. Okay, I'm over 10 minutes. Sorry about that. What else was there? Most drivers work. I downloaded Realtek audio drivers. I downloaded G15 drivers. And that's about it so far. I'm going over 10 minutes. I know I have a little longer, but that's about it so far. And as I said, I'm sure that this will change. The share thing is weird. Share a screenshot. Like, I mean, Socialite is basically Facebook, and it doesn't seem to work 100% yet. You do have things like Twitter and the build site, of course, Windows Build. This opens up in Explorer, I think. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm just toggling back and forth, hitting the Windows key. And if I want to go desktop, I just go like so. So that's about it, I think. It's really interesting so far what they're doing. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they'll have the start menu in there. And there is a fix out there if you want to use it. If I find, I'll put the link in the description part of the page. Okay, so that's about it. And as always, I thanks very much for watching. If you have any comments or whatever, just feel free to write them down. Thank you, and have a great one. And bye for now.